Hello and welcome to my demo analysis for 4-star MAP02. This mod is called 4starduster. It's a birthday mod made for well, presumably Starduster. I don't know too much about the origins of the mod, but this is a small analysis of my completion of map 2 of this mod. So what is a demo? A demo is a file of player inputs that is recorded and can be played back through any version of Doom. This is recorded using the DSDA-Doom source port, as is the community standard of perf. So in this beginning area here, it's gonna be a bit quick because there's a lot of things are gonna happen very fast because it's I put a lot of attempts into this map. So I got to the final fight of this map on my 137th attempt. I died 4 times to it in total, and I beat the map on my 859th attempt. So this first area here, I'm gonna play the demo now. Also in the description there will be a linked video that is just a full playthrough of a demo without any commentary or anything, if you just care about seeing the completion. So here we go. So the first thing I do obviously is pick up the rocket launcher and all the rockets. So I shoot 3 rockets at this archvile. He can die in 3, but it's very unlikely. So I shoot 3 rockets at this archvile so later on I can kill him much faster. And then I kind of need to wait for him to zap me. Do the first archvile jump to here. Okay. So here I'm going to open up the auto map and let me just zoom it in a bit. So as you can see, I'm trying to be perfectly straight here. And if you listen, you can hear the vial has started zapping me. So the way you do this first section, you wait for the vial to start zapping you, and then based on a specific point in the firecrafting audio, you're going to press the fire button for the rocket launcher, and then shortly after that, it's going to be a little bit of a delay. You want to hold backwards, and then that will happen, and you'll make it to the next platform. And you need to do this multiple times to get all the way up to the top here. As you can see, I'm just keeping my angle perfectly straight. So there, I did have a bit of an angle because the vial zapped me sooner than I was expecting. Okay, so now that we're up here, this jump here requires the use of a technique called SR50, which is when you turn on straight block and you use not only diagonal movement, which is SR40, like forward and diagonal, or forward and directional movement at the same time, so it's diagonal running. You're gonna do that. You're gonna hold straight block, sorry, and you're gonna also hold your turn key, and it's gonna make you move faster. So again, you need the vial to zap you. You do SR50 towards him, and that will fight against momentum of the blast, and you can make it up to this platform here. And then there's one more archvile jump here. It's a short one. I'm not sure exactly where the trigger is on this platform, but the trigger is a little weird. And now I want to kill the vial. I always try to fire 2 rockets at him just in case he's a 5 rocket vial. And then I drop down here to pick up this mega spear. This is very helpful for the next fight because it saves the first fight, sorry. It saves some extra health and armor for it. So you just drop down here, and then you can see I'm lining up a little bit here, trying to get a straight angle, almost. And then you can just go forward and right onto the platforms here. You don't have to go all the way back to the start. So here, I just grabbed the rockets, obviously. And then again, I want a straight angle. And I want to position myself so I'm like right on the edge of the platform, as you can see here. And then just pre-fire some rockets and run across this to trigger the fight. So hold on, I'm going to turn down my sound effect volume here because it's a very loud fight. So I should obviously get the Revenants first. Okay, that was very close to the cyberdemon there. Let me just take that back for a second. Yeah, you see how close this rocket is to me? A little bit of a close shave. So I focus on the Revenants here while trying to avoid the Cyber Demon. I want him to invite with the Hollow Knights behind me at this point. I try not to hit the Cyber Demon. I do hit him here, but he's already infighting, so he doesn't fight me back. At some point, I try to get behind the Revenants here, so I can finish him off. There are Soul Spears in both of the back corners of this little closet here. Yeah, and then once I'm done with the Revenants, I just run around to the other side. So, in a situation like this, you can see the Cyber Demons getting absolutely demolished by the Hollow Knights. So usually I would start firing around about now, but I was decently into this session already, so my mind was not the clearest. As just clean up with the Hollow Knights now. I've saved the Mega Spear here, which gives me more of a margin of error in the next section. Which is nice, but you can pick it up if you need to. And both of those barons are stuck, you just fire rockets at them. Additionally, I want to mention, I started calling that Cyber Demon Charlie because this map was driving me insane. I mental blocked so hard on it. I always want to leave this area at 50 rockets just so that if I need it, I have extra ammunition to kill the final enemies. So here is just some platforming. I've turned up my map capacity since the time I did this run, but it's nothing too scary. It's just a little bit of platforming, and I take it slow. If you look at 4starduster's run up this map, which is on the Doomed Index demo YouTube channel, you can see him just absolutely gunning it across all of these platforms. I'm not a movement god, so I don't do that. I just take my time here. Though I do like to go for it at this last part here. As you can see, I just manage my position and then I just angle myself with a right press or left press here. Sorry. So here, there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening very quickly again. I'm gonna press the switch and I'm gonna run into the teleporter as fast as possible. The reason I want to do it like this is because that archvile gets released, and if you telefrag him, it's over. So by entering the teleporter quickly like so, he's still on that other side, so he doesn't get telefragged. So here, I have a spare Mega Spear because I didn't I didn't use the Mega Spear early in the previous fight. But if the Vile, so you can see here in this run, he zapped me from there, which is a good position. However, he can go to much worse positions on this platform. And if he goes to a bad spot, you want to just tank the blast and wait for and just like grab the Mega Spear later. And once he starts zapping you at a good position, you want to jump to this platform here. So open the map again so you can see it. So and then I try to hit the Vile with 2 rockets here. But if he starts zapping me early, then I give up on the 2 rockets and I just go for the jump. This is probably the hardest jump in the map here. Oops. Let me take you back a sec so you can see it clearer. This jump up to this backpack platform is an absolute nightmare. You really need to practice it. And the Vile's positioning also matters quite a lot. If you go back here, let me see when he's asked me. Yeah, there's a very good position for the Vile to zap you from. This is one of the easiest positions to do a jump from. Again, same here with his last jump here. It's not too bad. So here I was struggling to hit him with the rockets, but because I saved the Mega Spear, I can pick that up if he's asked me, because sometimes the Vile will zap you here. Okay, so here's the final arena. First things first here, I'm gonna go and hide behind a pillar, because that pillar blocks the line of sight of Cyber Demons on both sides. Yes, it's a Cyber Demon sandwich with me in the middle. So I'm gonna run behind a platform, or not platform, a pillar, so I'm blocked from line of sight on both sides of the cybers. And then I'm gonna slowly tap out to the side, so that they keep shooting at me, but I also, the ones that aren't shooting at me, will keep walking forward, and I want them away from the edges. Though here in my run, I just want to show this rocket. This rocket was so incredibly close to me. See? And if I just do this and ADT twice, you can see the very edge of the hitbox, it almost hit me. It's incredibly scary rocket. Just kissing the dragon right there. So yeah, I move out slowly here to dodge the rockets, grab some cells. And then I shoot early here, so that if there's a cyber demon that gets too close, I push him back. Dodge some rockets here, run around to your side. Movement is very important in this arena. I just do a couple circles around the cyber demons. At some point, I want to try to stay on one side, so I can just focus on dodging rockets and not have to worry too much about moving, getting hit off, or getting stuck on the wall. Because the walls on the left here are very nasty. You can bounce off them, and you can get stuck on them very, very easily. So here, I'm just going to start sticking to this edge a bit. You can move very slowly. You can hide behind a pillar. You also want to try to hide behind the cyber demons in the front here, because other cyber demon rockets will blow up on those other cyber demons. Just pay very close attention to who's firing, and from where they are firing from. So now, there's one more wave to stock up on cells. Here, I take 2 ticks of damage, so I know I'm on the victory regime, and then I pick up a Mega Spear. Okay, then here's Final Fight. You heard that right. That's 33 archviles in there. So I'm just gonna run past this pillar again. Also, this pillar is very annoying, because you just barely cannot squeeze through here. Just barely. So it's very easy to get stuck there, which is how one of my attempts at this fight died. So here I stand next to this pillar, shoot twice, and then you hide in this cape, and you want to go, like, when you're... It's like a timing sort of between after your first BFG shot and after your second one starts. It's very, very hard to describe the timing, but you get a feel for it. It's rough timing you want to go for here, and when you go back out, these vials should be done zapping you. However, here I went out a little bit early, but I was lucky there was only 2 vials still zapping me. So this is a bad run at this fight already, because I had to grab the Mega Spear very early. So here, I went to the left there, because this vial here on the left was trying to zap me, and I would have dodged his zap by being on the left. I go out a little bit to try and get some more vials to attack me, so I want them to stop moving. So I got very lucky there with a lot of vials dying. Yeah. This one right there, yep. And then you just want to keep showing yourself to the vials and then hiding in cover, so that they, instead of moving towards you, stay still and zap you. And yeah, I couldn't believe I beat the map, because this map was driving me absolutely crazy. So this is my first elite completion on the Doom Index, and probably won't be the last, but I'm hoping that my next one will be more platforming, or not platforming, more combat oriented. This map's difficulty is mostly from the platforming, I would say, but the fights are nothing easy either. Like, don't write out the fights in this map. Yeah, that's about it. I've been taking a little break from Pirate Doom to rest after beating this map. This map took a lot out of me to beat it, and I'm glad I did finally beat it at some point. A couple days ago, I don't remember when exactly. I think it was the day that I uploaded the latest Pirate Doom 2 video, or the day after that, I'm not sure. But very recently that I beat this, and I've been taking a short little Doom break between now and then. So, now that I've done this is over, I'm going to get back to Pirate Doom 2 uploads. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.